Welcome to this lesson. In this lesson, we are looking at mean deviation. Mean deviation is the difference between the mass given or the values and the mean in absolute terms. Then you find the average of them. So in short, when you are asked to find mean deviation, first you find the mean, then two, you find deviation of the marks or items and the mean. And note that the deviations are in absolute terms. When we say absolute, we only want positive answer, no negative number. So mean deviation is just finding the mean, then subtracting the mean from the marks or the items given, and finding the mean of the result in absolute terms is the mean deviation. Let us take an example. Suppose you have been given 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to find mean deviation. Good. So let the numbers be x. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So sum of all the numbers, sum of x will be 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 plus 3 is 6, 4, 10, 15. So we find your mean. So mean is sigma x over n, where the sigma s is sum of all the numbers. The n is the number of items there. So it will be 15 over the number of items. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. So our results will be 3. Then after that one, then you find your deviations, which is x minus x bar absolute. The x bar is the mean. So all the marks minus the mean in absolute terms. So 1 minus 3 is negative 2, but in absolute to be 2. 2 minus 3 will be negative 1, so it will be 1. Then 3 minus 3 is 0. 4 minus 3 is 1. 5 minus 3 is 2. Then we sum x minus x bar absolute. We sum it, so it will be 2 plus 3. 2 plus 1 is 3, plus 1, 4, 2, 6. So therefore, our mean deviation will be equal to sigma x minus x bar absolute over n. So it will be 6 over 5, which will give us 1.2. So when we are given something to solve under mean deviation, it is actually you find the mean first, like this that we have. Then you subtract all the marks from the mean. Then you sum all the results up. Then you find the mean of that. That will give you the mean deviation. Let's look at the frequency table of mean deviation. So suppose we have max, which is x, then frequency. So the question has given us these marks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. then it has given us frequency of 3, 4, 6, 8, 1, 2, 3. So therefore, we have to find fx for the mean. That's the first thing we have to do for the mean. So we sum 1 times 3 is 3, 2 times 4 is 8, 3 times 6 is 18, 4 times 8 is 32, 5 1 5, 6 2 12, 7 3 21. So our sigma f is equal to sigma fx is equal to. So let's find our sigma f. So it will be 3 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3. It will give us 27. So our sigma f is 27. Our sigma fs is 3 plus 8 plus 18 plus 32 plus 5 plus 12 plus 21. So we add this, that, then we get 99. Good. Let's do it again and see. 3 plus 8 plus 18 plus 32 plus 5 plus 12 plus 21. Voila. So our mean here will be sigma fx over sigma f. So our mean will be equal to 99 over 27, which will be equal to, so 99, use calculator, 99 divided by 27 will give us 3.67. Good, 3.67. So we now put another column. We have to now write our deviation, which is x minus x bar absolute. So the x is 1 minus 3.67. So we have 1 minus 3.67. We are going to get minus 2.67, but we need positive, so 2.67. Now 2 minus 3.67 will also give us 1.67. Then come to 3 minus 3.67 will be 0.67. Then 4 minus 3.67 will also give us 0.33. Then 5 minus 3.67 will also give us 1.33. Then also 6 minus 3.67, that one too, we get 2.33. Then come to 7 minus 3.67, then we get 3.33. Then we create another column, which is f frequency times x minus x bar absolute. So frequency times the results that we obtain here, the results here, frequency times results here, frequency times that. So we take frequency, first one is 3, so 3 times 2.67. Then you write the result there, which is 8.01. 8.01. Good. 8.01. So now what we need to do is that we multiply this by that, which is 4 times 1.67. Then we get 6.68. Then 6 times 0.6, 6 times 0.67. So that one to give us 4.02. Then 8 times 0.33. 8 times 0.33 will also give us 2.64. Then 1 times 1.33 will give us 1.33. Then 2 times 2.33. 2 times 2.33 will also give us 4.66. Then finally 3 times 3.33. 3 times 3.33 will also give us 9.99. Good. Then find our sigma f x minus x bar absolute. So we sum all the numbers here, sum them, then you write the final result as sigma x minus x bar absolute. So sum. So 8.01 plus 6.68 plus 4.02 plus 2.64 plus 1.33 plus 4.66 plus 9.9 will give us 37.24. So therefore our mean deviation will be sigma f x minus x bar absolute over sigma f. So sigma f as s minus s bar absolute is 37.24. Our sigma f is 27. So let's put calculator and solve it. So to be 37.24 divided by 27, which will give us 1.379 will be our mean deviation. So when you have frequency table, what you need to do is that first find fx, to find the mean, 3 find the deviation which is subtracting the max from the mean s bar in absolute, meaning don't accept negative sign. When the result is negative, take it to be positive. So when you finish, fourth step is to multiply the frequency by the deviation, absolute deviation, x minus s bar absolute. When you finish, sum f x minus s bar absolute. Then you use this formula, solve your question. Let's go to group data. Let's go to group data. Let us go to group data. So we are looking at group data. Suppose we have a question. We have x 0 to 4, 5 to 9, 10 to 14, 15 to 19, 20 to 24, 25 to 29, 30 to 34, 35 to 39, 40 to 44, 45 to 49. To find this is the group data. We don't have exact marks. Then let's say our frequency f are 2, 3, 5, 1, 4, 4, 6, 2, 1, 5. This is our frequency. To find mean deviation, first thing is to find midpoint, which will stand for our x. So we find our midpoint first. So now midpoint is sum of the lower and the upper class divided by 2. So 0 plus 4 is 4 over 2 will give us 2. So here will give us 7. If we sum this and divide by 2 will give us 12. Sum of this over 2 give us 17. This plus this give us 22. And this and that will give us 27. 34 plus 30 over 2 give us 32. And this will give us 37. This will give us 42. Then 47. Then we find fx to get our mean so that we can compute our mean deviation fs. So frequency times this will give us 10. 1 times 7 is 7. 2 times 12 is 24. 6 times 17. 6 times 17 will also give us 102. Then 4 times 22. 4 times 22 will also give us 88. Okay, so 4 times 27. 4 times 27 will give us 108. Will give us 108. 1 times 32 is 32. 5 times 37. 5 times 37 will also give us 185. 185. 3 times 42 we'll get 126. Then 2 times 47 we'll get 94. So let's find our summation. So sigma f, sigma fx. So let's sum our sigma f, all the marks here, this one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Let's sum them. So it will be 5 plus 1 plus 2 plus 6 plus 4 plus 4 plus 1 plus 5 plus 3 plus 2. So the answer is 33. 33. Then our sigma fx, 10 plus 7 plus 24 plus 102 plus 88 plus 108 plus 32 plus 185 plus 126 plus 94 will give us 776. So therefore our mean will be sigma fx over sigma f. So it will be 776 over 33. So 776 divided by 33 will give us 23.51. So we come to the deviation. After the mean, we find the deviation, which is x minus x bar absolute. The x bar is the mean. So the midpoint minus the mean. So we are going to start here. So the midpoint 2 minus the mean. So it will be 2 minus 23.51, which will give us minus 21.51. So absolute to the positive 21.51. Then 7 minus 23.51 to also give us minus 16.51, so to be 16.51. Then again 12 minus 23.51 will also give us 11.51. Then 17 minus 23.51 will also give us 6.51. Then we come here, 22 minus 23.51 will also give us 1.51. Then 27 minus 23.51, we will get 3.49. Then we come to 32 minus 23.51 will also give us 8.49. Then we come to this side minus the mean, which is 37 minus 23.51. We will get 13.49. Then 42 minus the mean, so to be 42 minus 23.51. We also get 18.49. Then 47 minus 23.51, we also get 23.49. Then the last one is to find frequency times x minus x bar absolute. So frequency times the results we have done here. So let's find out. Let's multiply them. So the first frequency is 5. So this 5 times this. So to be 5 times 21.51, which will give us, so it's 5 times 21.51, which will give us 107.55. Then we come here, 1 times 16.51 will be 16.51. Then 2 times 11.51. 2 times 11.51. Check the answer. 2 times 11.51 will give us 23.02. Then we come to 6 times 6.51. 6 times 6.51 will also give us 39.06. Then again, 4 times 1.51. 4 times 1.51 will also give us 6.04. 6.04. Then we come to another 4 times 3.49. 4 times 3.49 will give us 13.96. Then we come to 1 times 8.49 to be 8.49. Then 5 times 13.49. 5 times 13.49 will give us 67.45. Then this 3 times 18.49. 3 times 18.49. It also will give us 55.47. Then this 2 times 23.49. 2 times 23.49. We will also get 46.98. Then it's up to us to find the sum of x sigma, sum of f times x minus x bar absolute. So x minus x bar absolute. So we sum all. Let's start 107.55 plus 16.51 plus 23.02 plus 39.06 plus 6.04 plus 13.96 plus 8.49 plus 67.45 plus 55.47 plus 46.98. So the answer is 384.53. So therefore our mean deviation, which will be sigma f s minus s bar absolute over sigma f. So this one is the same as that. So it will be 384.53 over sigma f is this one over 33. So our result is 384.53 divided by 33. So you get our result to be 11.652. So this is our mean deviation. So we have been able to solve mean deviation using group data, and it's very simple. When we are solving mean deviation using group data, what we need to do is that we first find the midpoint. After finding the midpoint, look for fx and you look for the mean. Then the next is to find the deviation, which is the midpoint minus the mean. Then you multiply the frequency by the results that you obtain from the x minus frequency minus what the mean absolute. Then do your summation, then you solve it. So our mean deviation with group data, first we find mean deviation with group data. First you find the midpoint, then 2 you find your fx, then third step you find your mean, then fourth step you use s minus x bar absolute, which is midpoint minus mean individually. In absolute term, meaning we only need positive. So from that you find f times x minus x bar absolute, then you find your summation s minus s bar absolute, you find your sigma f, then you use the formula mean deviation is equal to sigma f s minus s bar absolute over sigma f. Then you use a calculator to compute it. That's your mean deviation. So subscribe to this channel, then make sure you get every video and watch. I hope this one will help you to achieve more. Okay, thank you. See you in the next lesson.